Update on how we're doing. Hello everyone, this is an update to my previous post. It's been 3 months and it's been hard. Slow and steady would be the best way of saying it. My husband and I told my parents shortly after his post. We visited them, sat them down, and they were angry at my husband. They were angry at him because they told him that something like this would happen. Because of my ASD, I was extremely gullible and highly suggestible. That him treating me normal would bite him in the butt, and my affair proved it. This infuriated him so much that he screamed at my parents. It's the first time he ever raged at them. I had a sensory outburst during this, and I remembered why I wanted that man. However, I was more concerned about my husband. He basically broke down while yelling at my parents. He cried for the first time since all of this, and I ignored the pain and anxiety that I was having to comfort him. Seeing me do made my parents cry, and he excused himself, but I followed him. When we got him, I told him everything. How he approached me, the conversation we were having about Goblin Slayer, that I was only there to wait out the buzz I was having, but we were just talking about one manga after another, and when I told him that I had to leave, he insisted on walking me to the car. When he kissed me, I just let it happen. I didn't want this stranger to be upset with me, and I have no excuse. What I did was wrong, stupid, irrational, and plain selfish. I kept talking and he just listened. I could see it in his eyes. He was so angry, but he refrained from saying or doing anything. He just listened. A week went by and he began going to a support group for betrayed spouses twice a week in the next town over. I didn't know a group like that existed, but he showed me the site in the community center, and I even went to a meeting with him. Hearing his pain was devastating. Then listening to others like him was overwhelming. The sheer magnitude of it was soul-crushing. Last month he was acting better, and even came back into the house. We weren't back to normal, we were far from it, but we were finding a new footing. He even surprised me with a dinner date 2 weeks back. Everything was going great. We were talking and laughing, and there was a moment. I saw it. I felt it. Then our waiter showed up, and it was him. The man who I slept with, and in a split second my husband went from this sweet man to a rampaging beast, and he beat that man. I grabbed my head and cried. The screaming was too much for me. He placed the noise-canceling headset on my ears and escorted me out. I was crying. I thought he was going to get arrested. We had reservations. But the police never came to our home. He's been back in the garage since then. He's been going to the support group twice a week and seeing his therapist and our counselor. He's struggling hard, and I wish I can just undo everything. I miss us.